Hello, beautiful souls. Bella is going to be our backdrop today. I just got done cooking. I just got done eating. I just got done doing all kinds of stuff because that's who I am. And today I'm impressed to share part of some of my journal, what I'm scripting and what I'm attracting. And the reason I'm doing this is because I've been on a healing journey since 2020 and it's 2025. And once you start, you're pretty much going to have to keep up with it for the rest of your life. Now, what does that mean? That means whatever you're going through, whatever your issue is, whatever your rock bottom is, whatever is the reason that you started your healing journey to begin with, is what you're going to have to be dealing with for the rest of your life. And at first, it will be, it'll be so painful and excruciating pain and scary and sad and lonely. I'm not going to lie to you. It is one of the hardest things I've ever done. With that being said, it's also been the greatest thing I've ever done besides have my children. It's life-changing. And like you guys hear on here, BetterHelp and going to counseling and all of that, you can do that. You can go to psychics. You can do whatever you feel led to do wherever you are. But for me, I was always led to buy a beautiful house and make it my healing home. So I have a meditation biomat room. I have a pool. I have a gym. I have a fireplace room. I have a sunken living room that has been every morning journaling room. I have a beautiful kitchen. I have a beautiful dining room. And I have all these beautiful spaces, I believe, because I've done the work. I'm doing the work. You see, God's not going to bless you unless you do the work and he's somebody that he can trust. If he gives you little things here and there, he's going to see what you're going to do with it. And at first, when you get money, you may have those impulsive things and just go out and buy, which I did. And then you realize, well, I bought, but it wasn't satisfying as I thought it was going to be. Now I have all this stuff, but do you know that I have transformed my life even over the last 5 years and ended up even selling everything in this home and having to rebuy. And I realized by going through that transformative, life-changing, amazing thing that I thought at the time was the thing that broke me and brought me back into healing, was actually a cleansing, a purging, a getting rid of what no longer serves me. Because even though I appear to have things all going on, I have areas in my life that still need work. And no matter how much I've healed and how much I'm healing, I still am learning life lessons and still sometimes reverting to old past Ursula ways. And now that I have this mindset, now that I have all this knowledge, now that I journal, now that I script, now that I meditate, now that I work out, there are still places in your mind that will revert back sometimes to old patterns or old ways of thinking. Sometimes when a gorgeous man stares at me, I feel unworthy. I feel like, oh my God, I'm just this ugly duckling that didn't have a voice for so many years. Pick me, but if you pick me, I'm not going to know what to do. I'm going to screw it up, kind of thing. And it's been by trial and error. And I kept on, choosing that in my life, even though all these other areas, like I'm a powerful money maker. I am a creative idea. I can think of a million ideas to make money. I just don't have all the time, and it's just me, and I just don't trust anybody to help me because I have in the past and that hasn't worked out. But I'm praying that in the future that the high vibrational people that are supposed to be with me on this next chapter of my life will come around and they'll be honest and trustworthy, and I'll be able to trust and be able to get even more done, because at a certain point of your life, you're gonna have to take the jump, like I always say. And if you want to get bigger, if you want to grow, if you want to develop, if you want all the things you say you want, it's going to take some help. You're going to need some help. And so you're going to have to let go of the things that you said goodbye to in the past, and let it go. Don't keep bringing it up. The past is the past for a reason. And jump. Take the plunge and jump into your beautiful life. And no matter how many times you get knocked down to learn that same lesson over and over again, because you'll get knocked down until you learn that lesson. For me, it's relationships. I have pretty much everything figured out except for that. And now I'm figuring that out. And how I'm doing it is I'm writing love letters to myself. I know that freaks people out. It freaked me out when I got that too, that I was supposed to. But the reason I'm having to do that, just listen to the reason. It is because I never knew how to love myself. You see me on here and you probably think, oh, she loves herself. She's got it all together. No, for years I was just an imposter. I was making these videos and I was feeling like an imposter when I would get compliments and feedback. I was like, what? Who, me? And so I'm here to tell you that I felt like an imposter for most of my entire life. So I made decisions, critical decisions on a wounded Ursula. So now I'm having to basically reprogram my mind into attracting everything I deserve. And so by doing that, I am now scripting, and I wanted to share the one about relationships on calling out my man one and telling me exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, I think this might be, okay, this is one. I don't know if this is, I have several in this book, but I'm writing everything out, and then eventually I'm going to write books and do whatever I'm led to do to help others. And so on this day I wrote, today is the day I say goodbye to the old Ursula, the people-pleasing Ursula that was the overgiver and overlover, and say hello to the bright and shining Ursula that is full of love for herself, knowing my worth and my value, only accepting queen treatment for myself and from others. I am worthy, I am love, I am a queen, and all my needs are met above and beyond. I attract high vibrational people and surround myself with high quality everything. My debt is paid in full, and I have the best of everything, including a high vibrational life with friends, a lover that satisfies all my desires, and I his. See what I'm talking about? This just flows out of you once you start writing. You don't have to think about it. You just open up the pen and it just flows out of you. It's so amazing. Communication is so very important. And this is one thing that I've learned through writing, is that communication is number one for me, because I'm very, very, very mind. I have to be stimulated in my mind for everything else to work, and it's very satisfying and gratifying to me to brainstorm and have ideas with my man, and I've never had that, so that's what I'm attracting. Communication is so very important to me. We wake up together, share coffee together, and he makes it and brings it to me, and it tastes so amazing, just the way I like it. And he loves to make me a healthy breakfast to go with it, and we brainstorm about how lucky we are to have found each other, and we make amazing plans together. He also has a home paid for, or has his own home and his own money, that it never ever is talked about, so money never gets in the way because we both have plenty. We both have abundance in all areas of our life, and so both of us are givers and lovers, and we love to be with each other and also have our own lives without each other. It's such a perfect balance. And we are age appropriate. That's something I need to have now. And our brains are so very compatible. Our love language matches perfectly. And we are so compatible with everything, especially our communication. We both have everything, and when we are together, we feel like we have known each other forever. We work out together, we eat healthy together, and we love God. We have good energy and a positive, happy, healthy, wealthy lifestyle. I love his smile. I love his eyes. And when he looks at me and his hands holding mine, he's strong, confident, and yet gentle dealing with me. We also allow our inner childs to come play with each other. See what I'm talking about? It gets me excited just reading it. And he loves all the sides of my personalities and does not try to change me. He accepts every part of me, and I do the same for him. He relaxes my nervous system and allows me to cry when I need to and holds me through the pain. He knows my traumas and doesn't trigger them. He is a non-drinker, because I grew up with alcoholics, so I can't have a drunk. He is sober, healthy, and more alive than any man I have ever met. We are emotionally matched and also sexually fulfilled. He satisfies me and I satisfy him, and eventually I retire from my behind the scenes, my naughty work, and he takes the load off of me, the stress off of me. He is old-fashioned, and he opens up the car and all the doors and pays for everything, allows me to stay in peace and be in my feminine energy. All light and love. He is spiritual, and we talk every day how happy and blessed we are, and openly share our relationship with the world, knowing how lucky we are to have found each other. And that's how I want my next chapter of my life to go. So I scripted it so that I can call it into existence. And now I just keep living my life and doing me, taking care of myself, and attracting that kind of energy to me. And when it comes, I'll know, I'll feel it. I'll know it's from the universe. I'll know it's from God, and I'll accept it, and it'll be beautiful, and it'll be amazing. So I hope this helped somebody today, and so it is, and so it is. This is the start of your brand new day, and congratulations, happy healing. I love you so much. Comment, share your feedback, and let me know how you're feeling today. How's your heart?